Hey there. I just recorded a video about the Decans of Aries, and I had been using a new microphone, which seemed to be working well. Um, but when I was watching the video prior to actually posting it, something happened with the microphone. So half of the video, there was only this like loud beep sound, continual beep sound. So here I am again. All right. I actually did use the mic successfully earlier this evening, and I posted a very, very short video. It's about 5 minutes long about the different modalities of the astrological signs and as they correspond to the tarot cards through the decans. It's really short. It's only just a scratch the surface kind of thing, but it adds a bit of a layer to the understanding of the decans and the movement through the wheel. Um, so here we go. And sorry, distracted by something out the window. Okie dokie. So, Aries season. It began on the 21st of March and extends until the 20th of April, so we're at the end. I and we're in the final decan, but I'm going through all of them. Okay. The card for Aries, the major arcana card for Aries is the Emperor card. And I do love this particular emperor. I love how calm and poised he is, um, with his horses at the ready and awaiting instruction, guidance, and with his tools near and his friends near as well. Yeah. I also I like the that he is influenced by the balance of the sun and the moon. Um, yeah, just very calm. Beautiful card. The Aries season, as we know, is the first sign of the zodiacal wheel, and it comes at the end of winter, beginning of spring. Um, and it has so much promise, and we're excited because it means, longer days, brighter days, and just feeling excited about plans for the future, moving into a growth season. um, and it, it is much like, it's a common analogy, I'm sure you've heard this before, but Aries season is that time where we might be planning our garden. Um, we it's a time of ideas, of the things that we really want to put forth. Um, yeah, but it's just in the beginning planning stages. The card that rules Aries is Mars, and Mars is also the planet that rules the first decan of Aries, and that was from March 21st until March 30th, and so the end, the last 10 days of March. And I think it's so interesting how these images relate. It's and in this tower we see the dove, which is peaceful, it's and beautiful, just waiting for the right time to come forth. Notice, and here we go. I just think of it's so cool. And keeping with the analogy of perhaps a garden, the roots have to grow beneath the ground, out of view. And I think the beginning of Aries season, that is certainly, and actually much of Aries season, most the work is underground, though there is an exuberance attached to it, to the planning, to the the second decan of Aries is from the 31st of March until the 10th of April. And you can see how things may have started to take shape a little more. The ideas are coming more and more into view. The sign associated with the second decan is Leo, and that is the Strength card. And I think that the second decan has that message of, yes, things are coming through, but there is also a message of remaining centered and even still and calm, and as we allow it all to take shape. Notice the similarity of symbolism in these cards in a couple of ways. I mean, they're both calm. I feel this Emperor is really tuning into not only the energy of the sun, which is also associated with the second decan, but with the moon. And I'm getting a very moon feeling about this Strength card. Oh, and there is the moon. Yeah, because just quiet strength, measured, and the card of the planet associated with Leo and the second decan is the sun, and so there we have it. I'm sorry. It's a little weird going back and making this video again, and I'm saying different things. Of course, I like that we see both. I like that we see butterflies in both of these. And even though this is a fully open butterfly and fully opened sunflowers, I'm really drawn to this right here, which is a rose, and in the center this heart. And I think that is the key to this energy of the second decan of Aries, which is that all that we grow, all that we strive to grow, must be very heart-based and balanced, you see. Okay, the third decan of Aries. It's from April 11th until April 20th, so we are at the end. That minor arcana card is the Four of Wands. And in this deck especially, I see the Four of any suit, that the fours are less, it's not something realized, but a plan that has truly taken shape. If this, if we're going to keep with the gardening theme, it's these bears are preparing the ground to open with the hope, with the vision of creating this beauty right here. But you see the ground, while the grass is green, there's nothing growing here yet. The flowers are not yet growing, but the dream of the flowers is very present. The card, the last decan of Aries is ruled by Sagittarius, and the ruling planet is Jupiter. Sagittarius is the Temperance card, getting the balance right. And there is, you see the two paths, and I don't think that there is a wrong path. It's more about unifying the path, bringing ideas into yes, a cohesive plan, or yeah. And I think this video was better the first time I made it. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to push forward. And then we have Jupiter, which is a planet of expansion, and it expands whatever it touches, for good or for not. So I'm certain that you have planted only the best and highest intentions for yourself, and may they be so. Okay, I am going to get a card from the Mystic Manifesting Oracle, and see if there's any additional message for this season that we're ending. Okay, please. Any additional messages for the Aries season and what to take moving forward. Tomorrow is actually new moon. I'll be making a video about that, and actually let me okay. This isn't, I'm not going to really talk about the moon, but we did have a full moon in earlier this month, and there were a couple of cards that I got for that moon. One was the hanged man, finding new perspective. I kept holding it in the reverse, which means moving before it's time. I think maybe a challenge of Aries season is that drive to want to just get going. There's so many ideas, and my gosh, yeah. But if we plant the seeds too soon in the ground outside, well, the conditions are not right yet. So, yeah. But with patience and thought, and examining different perspectives, and bringing different ideas into a cohesive plan, ultimately we will swing through to the new, to the next. And so yes, tomorrow's the new moon, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Okay, please, a card to pull this all together, make it cohesive, and for everyone watching, for this ending of Aries season, what do we need to know? Okay. Heavenly embrace. You will never lose your way, for all paths will lead you back home. My angels guide me. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. There was something I mentioned. Did I mention it in this video? I can't remember if I mentioned it in this video or not. think I know I mentioned it in the first one, but in for the first decan of Aries that really carries the signature of the decans through, you notice in this wheel we have Aries. I love that. I don't know if the creator of this deck planned it. If she did, she is amazing. She's amazing anyway. So anyway, feel the embrace, feel the love, and create through and with love. All right, I will leave it there. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.